Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings and Spidercomics 7 and Alex Big Blue Live. We're very excited to be here. Nick from Spidercomics 7 wasn't originally scheduled to join us, but he freed up some time when he heard that we were doing a contest entry for the comic collector Tim. He changed his schedule completely around so he could free up 15 minutes to jump on here with us and get his entry in. That's how much he thinks of Tim. So we're excited to have him. And hopefully in a couple minutes, we'll be joined by the bearded oracle, Novamadd 1966. We shall see. But we'll go ahead and get started real quickly. If I can, I will explain the contest rules for the Comic Collectors 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You must be 18 and you must live within the United States. If you live outside of the U.S., you can prize tag someone who does live within the U.S. You must be subscribed to his YouTube channel and follow him on Instagram. For entries, for Instagrammers, new subscribers, you get one entry for subscribing to his YouTube channel. You can leave the hashtag # or hashtag subbed CC1000 in the comments of the YouTube contest video to get one entry. And the name of that video is 1,000 subscriber content giveaway. Making a video on YouTube gets you 2 extra entries. And in that video, he wants you to shout out his contest, show a comic or a toy that you got this year, and shout out 3 YouTubers / Instagrammers. So those are kind of the rules, what he wants you to do. Hey, Sean, good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping by. The Jackson Roy Kurt, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Isn't that like a what are those called? Barbershop quartet? We need one more for that, right? Or a barbershop trio at this point. And we need the man who actually cuts the hair, the barber himself, to form that quartet. So we'll see how that works. But we're going to start off with Nick, Spidercomics 7. He's not able to join us the whole chat, so we wanted to make sure that we got his entry in order to support Tim, the comic collector. So turning it over to you, and let's make yours the big one. There we go. All right.
All right. So first of all, congrats, Tim. That's awesome that you're really close. I just looked earlier. I think you're like 974 or something. I forget the exact number. But anyway, really impressive, and I'm happy for your channel growing. And for anybody watching, if you haven't put in an entry or even watched the video that he made, he's giving away some crazy prizes, like really, really great stuff. A Black Panther #1. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff, like good books that very generous, definitely very generous to give away. So go check it out if you haven't already. Let's see. All right, so he wanted us, as Bill just said, here's just, normally I show comics. I hardly ever show any toys, so I thought I'd mix it up and show some toys I got. I don't show a lot of these, so I got this recently from a Five Below of all places, and I really like this. I like the detail on this figure a lot. This awesome Black Panther figure. I got this kind of ironic. I got this like, I think a week before Chadwick Boseman passed away.
Oh wow!
So I thought that was awesome. Thought that was very strange because I didn't have any Black Panther figures at all, and I remember recalling, then just kind of out of the blue, I seen this and really liked it and picked it up. And then I collect the Marvel Titan Hero series, so whenever I see these cheap, I usually go ahead and get them if it's one I don't have yet. So pick that up. I like that a lot. And then these, I got some mini pops. Technically, I got these at the end of last year, but I don't remember showing these in a video, so I just thought I'd show some of my favorite ones. And then after I show these, I'll give my 3 shout outs. This is pretty cool. Mini pop.
Little movie.
Iron Fist. Yeah.
Oh, is that Iron Fist?
Yeah, Iron Fist. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I love that figure. I thought that was really cool. These all came together in a package. My wife got these for me, which was awesome. This is another one of my favorite ones. Really cool She-Hulk. Really like that one. Looking forward to that series. The Netflix, or not Netflix, Disney Plus series whenever it comes out. Definitely excited about that. If it comes out, and maybe I should say at this rate, right? Yeah. And then I'm a little concerned about that. I don't know if we're ever going to see any Marvel shows or movies ever again.
No
here
doubt.
we go. Venom. This is really cool. I like it. Even though are like the detail on this is actually pretty cool. I like the way they make the pops, anyways. But I thought for it to be so small, the detail is actually pretty sweet on these.
He's got that little tongue sticking out, doesn't it?
Yeah. I thought that was so cool. I really like this one. This Vision looks really awesome. Liked him a lot.
That was cool.
And then I got a couple more I'll show real quick. And look at this Punisher. Is that not neat?
Nice.
That's awesome.
Punisher. Then I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cute. If I'm allowed to say that, say it in like a manly way. That's just that's just a cool figure. I don't know, Red Hulk.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And we got Cap. I have to show him.
Fantastic.
I don't have a lot of pops, but these mini pops, like I got a bunch of them, and then, like I said, my wife got them for me. And then I got Symbiote Spider-Man. I'll show this one as well.
Very cool.
So yeah, those are some stuff. Like I said, I actually got those towards the end of last year, but I don't think I showed them yet. So hopefully that still counts. I did get this one. I did, however, get that one this year. So yeah, those I was going to show some figures. Thought I'd mix it up a little bit. And
real quickly, I have a special announcement. Real quickly, Nick.
Okay, go ahead.
He ain't heavy, but he's keeping it Chevy. We got Novamadd 1966, who's joined
hey everybody, how y'all
chat.
doing today?
Good to see you, Brandon.
Hopefully the audio quality is a little better this week.
Absolutely. Yeah. We can hear you fine.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Gray Man, thanks for stopping by, sir. Good to see you.
Hey,
all right, I'm going to kick it back to Nick so he can do his shout outs.
So yeah, for my 3 shout outs, I want to shout out 713 Comics. He's got a cool channel. If anybody hasn't watched him, I don't think he has a lot of subs, so I thought it'd be cool. I don't know how to I know he said he wanted to put the links in the description. I don't know how I could do that, but I think it's
I
pretty
can
easy
do
to
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that after the after this live stream. I'll put the links in for everyone's channels that they shout out.
Okay, that's awesome. If you, for some reason, if you can't find that one specifically, let me know and I will send the link to you that you could post it.
I'm subbed to him. Yeah, I'm subbed to him. So okay. I know that one. Cool.
Okay, that's perfect then. So 713 Comics, I want to shout out a guy that's in the chat right now, Slim Comics and More. He deserves so many more subs. He's probably one of the most supportive members of the community, to be honest. So
I'm not familiar with that one. You'll have to send me the link.
Okay, yeah. I thought he was kind of like a skate nobody ever heard of. But Sean's an awesome guy, and if you're still in the chat, I think you're still in there. You're an awesome guy, man, and I appreciate your support. You support all of our channels, I know, and you're always super kind to everybody in the community. So a huge shout out to Slim Comics and More. And then let's see, for my other one, I want to shout out a channel that she is another one of the most supportive members in their community. I want to give a shout out to Matilda Gothika. She is super supportive, watches the videos and comments, and she's been nothing but super kind to me ever since she discovered my channel. And so I try to. Also, I like her drawings are pretty awesome. So I know everybody here probably already knows her.
Yep.
Anyway, she's really cool, just really supportive. I think it's really important to support people that is supportive because they deserve it. And somebody like Matilda Gothika, for instance, or Slim Comics and More, channels like that where they stop by and they watch videos and they take time. It takes time out of your day to watch that many different channels and to watch videos and comment like that. So I think we need to. I think people ought to be supportive and take time for people that take time for your videos. Like I'm a firm believer in that. I try to do that, and then some people only try to boost their channel, and so they just go and they just want subscribers. They don't care if if you stick around or not, as long as they have your sub. But I appreciate people that actually are supportive of your channel and are cool, and I think we need that. We need more of that in the community. We need more positivity in the world in general. So I appreciate people that take time to do that. Anyway, that's my 2 cents there. But 3 great channels right there. And then, like I said, 713 Comics, he deserves more subs. He's a pretty cool guy as well. So, yeah, so that's my entry. Tim, hope you enjoyed that. And if you get to watch this whole thing, hopefully you get to. But huge congrats, buddy, and thanks, Bill, for letting me come on. I'll stick around here for a few minutes and just hang out. But thank you guys for letting me do this, Bill. Appreciate it. So I'll just turn it back over to you.
Cool. Well, we're always happy to have you. Warlord, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I did drop the links in the chat for those 3 channels that you mentioned. Again, I'll put all the links. I'll go back through the video and put the links in the description as well. When we're done. All right, so who wants to go next?
Either way. Alex?
I'll do it if you want me to. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Alex is ready. He said, "Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go."
I'm ready.
It's all you, brother. That's
All
right.
All right. Well, first of all, I'll start off with the books. I'm going to try to see if I can put them the right way to see them, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a sweet one.
First off, I got Venom 25. It's the Walmart variant. I got it yesterday. But it was one of my favorite covers. It's one of my favorite covers I got this year, and one of the coolest books, probably, honestly, I've got for a while.
Did you get that at the E-Town Walmart?
Yeah. It was the only one there.
Oh, man, that's awesome. That's actually hard. People are really going after that book right now. That's
I found out it was limited after.
Yeah.
I also got 3 more I'm going to show, and then I'll do the shout-outs, I guess. Okay. I also got
Bring
this
them on.
one a while back.
Sweet.
Spider-Man and King Cole. I just thought that was really cool. Really cool crossover, and really awesome cover as well. To get that old school looking one as well in there. I also picked up a Doctor Strange one this year that I really dig. Wait, let me see what number it is first, I guess. Okay. Doctor Strange number 52. You see the whole cover there? Am I doing it good enough?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just thought this was a really cool cover, and it's one of the oldest Doctor Stranges I had too, so really happy to get that one this year.
Sweet.
That's cool.
And we'll show off one more, and then I'll do shout-outs, I guess. Also, when I was with Novamadd the other day, at LCS,
Ooh.
I was able to get this one. That one I saw it a few times before, and I really wanted this. And it was only like $3 also, so I was really happy to get that for it.
It's a nice cover.
So
was that a Power Rangers?
Yeah, it was. Let me try to show it again. It was Raphael of the Ninja Turtles holding the pink Power Rangers helmet.
Oh,
That's
I
awesed
think if you show it
Cool.
a third time, Steve from Burke Family Comics will magically appear.
Oh, well, in that case.
he ought to arrive any moment now.
All right, and for my
It freaked
shout
me out a
out,
little bit if he didn't, to be honest. It actually
he just appears out of nowhere. So for the 3 shout outs, I'm going to start off with Californiablend. She's a really good artist, does really cool drawings and a lot of Venom ones, so it's especially cool, I would say. But yeah, really cool stuff. And she's relatively, I think, maybe a relatively new collector because she shows off some first stuff she did lately and stuff, like her first unboxing and first ALK and stuff like that. Really cool channel, so I definitely recommend checking that out. Also, my second one is Cuppa Comics. He's a really cool guy, but he does a bunch of different kinds of videos, and he also is very supportive of the community and of my channel for that matter. Does some contest entries and whatnot. Really cool guy. Definitely recommend that. And the third one will be Spirit Comics. He's always really supportive, and he's always in the chat, it seems like, and in the comment sections of everybody's channels. He's a really cool guy, and he does a bunch of different videos, including reviews that he does. He'll go through the actual book and review it and talk about what he likes and what particular stuff of it. So yeah, three really cool channels, and also a comic collector. I'm glad to enter the contest with a video as well, buddy. I know I did in the comments as well, but yeah, happy to do that. Congrats on the subs, buddy.
All right, sorry. Could you give me your number 2 and number 3 shout-outs, Alex?
Oh, yeah. It was Capo Comics and Spirit Comics.
Got it.
Definitely all really cool channels if you guys hadn't checked them out, by the way.
Yeah, I think I said all of them.
And Spirit. All right.
Hey to everybody in the chat, by the way, also. I don't have it up right now, but I'll check it out afterwards. But I was going to say hi to everybody.
Gray Man said he asked if you turned your phone sideways, would you get full screen?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I do. I've not really figured out exactly how to frame myself in it though, and because I did it on his stream and it kind of worked, but I never could figure out the right angle to get me kind of framed up in the middle there, basically.
Isn't there sometimes like a full screen like setting in the video or picture?
I think so. That's how
they're probably.
I think you can.
Yeah. Like for, there we go. Like for mine, there's over here, you can select like 16:9 full, something like that to show how you want the video to display. But I know you kids with your cellular phone technology, it's a little bit beyond me. It's working though. That's the main thing.
Okay, baby.
So very good shout outs. Excellent pickups, Alex. Thank you so much, sir. And now we're going to kick it over to Brandon, the bearded barber, the one and only. If there's another, he's a phony.
Brandon, I'm going to be watching, buddy. I'm fixing to jump off.
All right.
I'm going to be watching probably from the so.
All right,
Cool.
good deal.
You guys
Thanks
are
for joining us, Nick.
you, buddy.
We appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick. You have a good
Love
night.
you guys.
Be careful, man.
All right, see you.
See you, Nick.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for having me on. Alex, good to see you, buddy. I want to say thanks to Tim for the contest. It's really cool. Some great prizes. Just a good way to get the community together. He asked us to show a few, or just something that we've got in the last year that we really like. So what I've come up with is I don't do a lot of toys, and I think I already showed this at one point, but I picked this up this year, and that is one of my favorite things that I've picked up.
That's cool.
That is the Universal Studios Mummy. It's a Hasbro signature series.
Very cool.
I thought it was really kind of funny that it's rated for ages 4 and up, and I was wondering what I would think on Christmas Day if I opened that up underneath the Christmas tree and saw that at 4 years old. Might be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, there were a few other books that I was going to show. This is my favorite book I think that I've picked up this year. I just love the cover of it, and that is Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, #1.
Oh yeah.
That's probably my favorite cover, my favorite book that I've picked up this year. Just a cool book.
That's nice.
That just screams like childhood memories and just old school cartoons and Saturday morning cartoons right there.
Yep. Back in the days when Saturday morning was a big deal, because that's about the only time you could watch cartoons, right?
Absolutely. These kids these days,
they're spoiled.
Yeah. But the other two books I was going to show, actually my wife got these for me, but I'm going to go on a technicality and say that some of the coolest ones I've got this year.
Ooh, wow.
I've been into the Harley Quinn and Poison Ivies. And I came home here a while back, and she had these waiting for me. They're both, I don't think they're both #1s. You know how they do the opposite covers and all that. But they're also signed by Tyler Kirkham.
That's cool. He's got a nice signature, too.
Yeah, he really does. It's a really neat, if I can get it in screen here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they have the COAs and everything with them. But Poison Ivy is probably one of my all-time favorite characters, so that's another one that this year was just one of the coolest books that I think I've got. So on top of that, those are my books I was going to show, and my mummy there, of course. My shout-outs, I think Nicholas and Alex have covered about half of my shout-outs. So I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with Centauri Stir-Fry.
Oh yeah.
Nicholas and Alex have told me about him, and I really liked his videos and stuff. He's got some funny stuff going on. Just a real cool dude. One of my other shout outs, I'm going to go with I think I'm actually going to go with Thomas Churchill. Some of the guys, when we went to the signing, they told us about him, and that he was actually local to us as of recently. So I've been watching a little bit more of his stuff. And and then for my third shout out, I think I'm going to go with, I tried to kind of move around and check out some of the people on my list that had kind of fewer subs. And I found a guy named Hillbilly Comics. And he doesn't have a lot of stuff going on yet, but he's been posting stuff here and there, and kind of interesting. You know, like he's just getting into the YouTube thing, I believe, from what I've seen. But yeah, Hillbilly Comics. So if y'all would like to check them out, that's what I've got. And again, thanks Tim for the contest and Bill for having me on.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. See if I can get that in there.
That mommy's pretty epic.
Oh yeah.
Any of the Universals, they're too cool.
I'm glad I randomly noticed it that day we were hanging out.
Yeah, that was an Alex catch. He saw it sitting on the shelf and pointed it out to me.
Excellent.
So really cool.
Was that Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends the first Firestar one, or is that a different one?
It was. It's the first Firestar.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know if I said Firestorm or Firestar, but I meant Firestar.
It's the first Starfire, Firestar.
Oh yeah,
Stormfire, Iceman.
Yeah, whichever way it is.
I think every time I've talked about that book, I come up with a different name for Firestar. So.
All right, I think I got all those in there. Again, I will put everyone's in the actual description of the video as well.
Gotcha.
All right, so I will do mine. Tim, comic collector, great guy. If you're not subbed to his channel, I would highly encourage you to do so. Big DC fan, and does a lot of live streams, a lot of haul videos, and has live streams regularly throughout the week with others like Tony Fett. I think he just had Metarog on a live stream not too long ago. So I will show that Rascals channel. So this is the video, 1,000 subscriber contest giveaway. And this is Tim, the comic collector. He's at 974. So I don't think it'll be too long before he's at 1,000. Well deserved, great guy, great supporter in the community. And I enjoy watching his content. So let's see. I got pickups. All right. I'll do this. Hello. All right. So this year, I'll do three cool pickups that I got. One is the Defenders #1 that Mrs. Musings got me as a gift.
Very cool.
Shown that one before. That was one of my top 20 books for 2020. Then the Incredible Hulk 102 that Comic Head 84 got me as an AOK. Very unexpected, very much appreciated.
Wow, nice.
And then this sweet baby right here. Just a huge fan of Frazetta and any of his artwork in comics. This is oil on board, like most of his stuff. Probably maybe one of the most expensive comics I've ever had to buy. So I'll send that in to get graded and keep my eyes crossed, because that was a big so we got, look who popped in. See, I thought if we held up that Power Rangers and Turtles 3 times, we would get Steve, but nope, we got that crazy Kentuckian Bub from Bub's Comics. Matter of fact, I think he thumbed us down a couple times with other accounts. He always tries to outdo himself. Good to see you, Bub. Always fun. And the 3 channels that I'll shout out are, speaking of Kentucky, Robb Boswell. He's really funny. If you watch his videos, very self-deprecating, but very funny. Does a lot of unboxings. Hangs out in a lot of the chats. Just a really good community guy. And I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but both of you had the misfortune of meeting him during the Clayton Crane signing. Is that true?
That is true, sir.
Yep. Well, there you go.
Yep.
And you guys are still sub to him, so that says something right there. So Robb Boswell,
I think there's something wrong with YouTube, because I've tried to unsub all those guys, and I don't know.
It won't let you.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's some kind of glitch or something there.
Wouldn't
Glitch
doubt
in the
it.
Matrix.
And again, I will post, along with everyone's shout outs, I will post all of these in the description. The next one is Marino's Collectibles. So, well, I guess I'll show, hold on, just for the sake of showing it. There's Robb Boswell's channel. So he used to have a different avatar until Bub bullied and shamed him to such an extent that he went ahead and changed it, probably at great financial and emotional expense to himself. But that is his new avatar.
He also gave us some really cool buttons and stickers and things from his channel with his logo on it. That was really awesome.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Very
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
So, yep, that is Robb. The next one is Marino's Collectibles. A little bit smaller channel. They got 72 subscribers right now. And the main thing that we got on this channel are unboxings, specifically CGC unboxings, which I'm always a big fan of. But they mix it up with Pokemon cards, if people are into that. Opening up packs of those as well. And let me see if I can show that. Marino's Collectibles. And that's Marino's Collectibles. So Pokemon's not necessarily my thing, but a lot of unboxings, CGC unboxings as well. And
I'm not really into Pokemon a lot, but somehow I have like 3 big boxes of Pokemon cards at my house. So I don't know how
I'm
that
sure
happens, but
that's just happenstance, Brandon. Yeah, I'm sure
yeah,
that's
it just
case.
happens. I mean,
Seriously, I don't watch porn at home, but sir, your browser is full of it. I don't know how that happened. Yeah.
it's the cloud or something. I don't know. I mean, Alex Big Blue and Spidercomics 7 both have access to my computers and my phone. So.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That does explain it right there. Gomez, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, Gomez.
And the last one is, where the heck did the last one go? I must have closed the last one down. By gosh, by golly. All right, let me pull that one up again real quickly. There we go.
Yeah, Bubs, Alex Big Blue and I were actually down there. What day was it, Alex? Like Thursday?
It's either that or Monday. You had to be one of them two. Yeah. I guess it was Thursday.
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
Hey, Comic Man, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, so my last shout out is this rascal right here, Geek Aficionado. So if you're not familiar with his channel, I first saw him during auctions on Comic Head 84's channel, but he's got a really good channel, real nice production levels, way beyond what I could ever do. But really good videos with hauls, with CPAs, where he'll take a comic and he'll show you how to, one that he anticipates can get a higher grade. He'll crack it out of a CGC case, clean and press it, and then resubmit it in hopes of getting a higher grade. But really cool. Very fun to watch, very low key, and really good supporter of the community. So that's Geek Aficionado. And that is my third shout out. Cool. So what we got going on? So Bub is kind of branching out and trying to poach comics in other areas of Kentucky. I see. He's in Bowling Green.
I don't know. Technically, Bubs might be a little closer than we are to that comic shop.
All right. Well, that's fair.
Thank you.
So.
All right. Discussion topic. I don't know if you guys got that, but I wanted to see if I wanted to get everyone's, and including the chat, please let us know. But I thought it'd be fun to share what your favorite, or at least one of your favorite indie comics is.
I've got you there. I don't have a lot of indie comics, but I did put together a little small stack.
Cool. Let's see them. Let me make you bigger, sir. And have at it.
All right. The first one that I have is Animosity #1. I don't know if y'all have read this or not. I talk about this comic all the time.
Have not.
I haven't yet.
A really cool little series. It's from Aftershock Comics. It actually, it's basically on the premise of if your animals were to all of a sudden come to the point where they could speak and feel and whatever. So the entire world goes into chaos, and this young girl and her dog have to try to kind of navigate the what's left of the world and try to travel across country. Kind of like a almost like a Last of Us video game type thing. but just with talking
Sounds
dogs
really
and pigs
interesting.
and cows. And, yeah, it was a really cool start. I haven't finished the series yet, or haven't read all the way up on them, but so far so good. Another one that I usually pick up, and actually the wife picked me these up for the moment, was anything Planet of the Apes. I think I have these from basically every different company. Like, I don't know, I think these are Boom Studios, but I have a few other ones. And then last but not least is Miss White Widow.
Oh, very cool.
I've got into these a little bit here lately. These are mainly just a cover pickup, but as far as the story, they're really interesting. You know, basically like a female Spider-Man type story. But this one is the little bit more risque cover, but this was a store exclusive for a store that we have there in Somerset. So
Cool.
kind of
I
awesome.
like it.
And that's basically what I've got for now. Everything else, I've got to say, I'm pretty mainstream on, mostly DC and Marvel. So,
Which one do you prefer out of the two?
It's hard to say. DC, I mean, just the whole classic, the Batman, Superman's hard to get away from. But Marvel is, I think Marvel's kind of where it's at for newer comics for me.
Gotcha.
And every once in a while, I'll get a hold of a Dark Horse comic or something like that when I kind of want to levitate and speak Latin, and because they're pretty darn dark. So
yeah, they really are.
But other than that, yeah, that's my main thing. So that's where I'm at on those. I don't know if y'all have read any of those or not, but kind of cool to check out.
I haven't. Planet of the Apes, I've read some of the other series, and they always seem like good reads. So
yeah, just
I'd be
a fun
excited to
story
check
all the
that
way
out.
around.
And the first one you mentioned, you're a big fan of that one, so I'll have to check that one out as well.
Absolutely, Animosity was really good. I think they had a spin-off later on. It was something else, but mainly I stuck to the first 3 or 4 issues of this, and so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, thank you for sharing those.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Alex? You got any indies that you're excited about?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I guess I'll tell which ones the favorite ones is. Then I also have a couple covers to show too. But my favorite indies in general is a lot of the early Image stuff. I've collected a lot of those, especially Wildcats and a lot of those other teams, different ones like that. I like Shadowhawk pretty good too. But yeah, early Image stuff is probably my favorite indies in general, I would say, and especially probably Wildcats. I also have a couple of ones that Novamadd actually got me for a birthday that I was going to show off as well, that I'm kind of wanting to read really soon. So I'll go ahead and show these.
Make you bigger.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that one actually came from Flutterby there.
Yeah, this one technically is from Flutterby 989. But really,
another Kentucky YouTuber, by the way, who lives extremely close to Novamadd 1966.
Yeah, I've heard tell that's true. Also, I thought this was a really great cover. Silver Star.
Mm-hmm.
It is a cool cover, yeah.
There we go. I thought that was really cool. And also, this, I think it's called Project Superpowers, I believe. It's number 6, but they got me more of this too, but this was the cool cover, I thought.
Yeah.
Really cool looking.
Yeah, I like the simplicity of that one.
I didn't think I really did that white background.
What is that, Dynamite?
It and the Silver Star was both Dynamite, but the brand, but
and they were also out of sight.
Yeah, they were.
Was they?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's hard to tell how to do it like this on a phone. Is it framed up better there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Did you see the white one, or did you show that one again?
You can show that one again. We saw it, but
it's cool.
Nothing wrong with seeing it again.
Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that cover a lot.
That's awesome.
But yeah, really cool covers. They gave me some more of them too, as well, actually. But those was the ones that had boards in them, so I didn't want to drop the other ones because they was because their floppy was gone down. So I guess I need to put some boards in those. Actually, come to think of it. But yeah, early image stuff basically, especially Wildcats, and pretty much all of those early image teams. Honestly, too, I've collected most of the early ones of.
Isn't Wildcats heating up right now? Maybe there's been a little speculation news or something about Wildcats. I could have sworn. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I'm not usually the best at keeping up with the new news of stuff, so I don't know. but I like it a lot in general.
Breaking news. In a fit of anger and rage, Bob has opened up new accounts to give extra thumbs down. But that's just because Bob watched. See, in one of my live streams a couple months ago that I did back, this was before he hit 1,000 subs. I did a shout out for Bob. Not a peep from him, because I don't think he watched my videos back then. But now that he tunes in when I have the Kentucky crew on, now he's a little bit more on the radar. Tricky Trapster, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. If you guys aren't familiar with his channel, he's starting to put out some content. Check him out, and he's got a ton of original art. He did an episode on Comic Books NYC's Kavi's channel. And he said he's specking hard on White Widow. This rascal needs no introduction. Like Super Russ 9000.
Hey,
Russ.
Nice to have you stopping by. The Comic Book G Spot. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it. Black Sheep Comic Collector. Thanks for checking us out. Yeah, Bub probably got 0 subs because of me. I think that's pretty fair to say. I don't think there might have been 8 people that watched that live stream while it was happening, and I might have gotten 60 or 70, maybe 100 views or something like that after that. But I don't think I moved the needle too much. So I was looking everywhere. See, the problem is that in one of the extra rooms, I've got a bunch of boxes, and then there are a whole bunch of boxes under the stairs too. And I do everything I can to not go down there because it's too much moving stuff around, and so I try to keep everything that I deal with where I show comics or anything like that. I try to keep them all from the ones that are a little bit more accessible. Mm-hmm. He says he's going to unsub a bunch of channels. I'm missing too many good videos. Oh, okay. So this is Bub's talking about that that video that I released a couple days ago where and Slim, if he's still in here, just to paraphrase real quickly, Slim told me, he said, hey, I didn't get a notification for your video. And for people that don't know, you can get email notifications. You can get notifications through your browser, right? If you have YouTube open, or I think if you're using Chrome, maybe even if you don't have your browser open, you can still get them on your computer. And you can get mobile phone notifications if you have the YouTube app. Well, Sean from Slim Comics and More said, hey, I didn't get, I'm just letting you know I didn't get a notification for this video. And so I was just thinking, okay, I didn't think anything of it. I figured, well, maybe that's because he doesn't have notifications set up or something. But I'd hear this a lot during live streams as well, where people are saying, oh, glad I caught you. I never got a notification about your live stream. And I never thought too much about those things. And that's with me in a chat for someone else, like Bub's live streams or Kenny's live streams or someone like that. People say, sorry, I'm late. I never got a notification. So I was just chalk that up to YouTube being YouTube, or maybe they did and they didn't see it or something like that. But then a second video, Slim reached out to me again and said, hey, seriously, I'm not getting notifications for your videos, and I used to. And so that I said, well, maybe that's something I should look into. And so I created an account. I consulted Bub on how to create a fake account, and I did that. And I was able to set notifications. So I knew that it wasn't the case in all cases, And then I just started reading a whole bunch of, going down some rabbit holes with people that had similar experiences. And it seems to be that it's related to YouTube flagging either your one or more of your videos or your channel for having kid-related content. I've had many musings in a couple videos, a handful of videos. Maybe that did it. Maybe the fact that they think comic books could be aimed at children, that could be it. But they will remove some features from your channel or from people who are subscribers of your channel. And one of them is they will gray out or disable that notification bell. And that's what happened with Slim Comics and More, where he couldn't go in and set notifications. So then he unsubscribed, pulled my channel back up, subscribed, and now that notification bell was enabled. So I think that's what Bub is referring to. It's a shame, and it's certainly a workaround, but hopefully it helps some people. So this is my, so anyways, from one story to another. So as I was saying, I looked, and when I say everywhere, I looked through like 5 or 6 boxes on the top, and I couldn't find my Fear Agent book that I know I had, because that would have been probably the one that I would have shown. But then when I thought about looking under the other boxes, I just didn't have the energy. And so I grabbed a trade of one of my other favorites. I'll put this up.
Criminal Macabre.
And that's Criminal Macabre, a Steve Niles book. Love this book. Ben Templesmith, the artist. I was really taken aback when I first started reading this series, because I didn't like his art, but the more I got into it, the more it began to grow on me like a fungus. And then I became a fan of his art. He does a lot of mixed media stuff, and he can be polarizing, but it fits something like Criminal Macabre or 30 Days of Night, which is another one that Steve Niles wrote that Ben Templesmith was the artist on.
It's kind of funny how they could really bother you like that. I've got a kind of it's not really a comic, it's like a regular novel, but it's written in comic form with some of the most awful art that you've ever seen in your entire life. It looks like I wrote it. That's how bad it looks. And but it's like a comic form. But after getting about halfway through that book, you get so intrigued with the story that the art just kind of just becomes normal, and it's just
absolutely
cool. I mean,
it grows
cool
on
the way that works.
Here are examples, right? It's definitely polarizing art.
Oh yeah.
And back when I was actively purchasing, like trying at least to grab original art, I wanted to get a piece from Criminal Macabre, and there was this great Ben Templesmith cover that was really reasonable. And so I contacted the person who was selling it, and he said he was an art dealer, said he looked everywhere and he just couldn't locate it. So that was kind of the beginning and end of my attempt to get something from him. But I did get some original art of a Criminal Macabre Goon, I think. No, Criminal Macabre 30 Days of Night crossover from gosh, who is that guy's name? Chris Mitten, I think it is. It'll be in I'll put it in an original art from the Vault special upcoming. But yeah, really love his work. Steve Niles, good writer. He's one of my favorite. I used to read a lot of indies just because of the cost, or at least the perceived contextual cost I associated with jumping on to different superhero titles, feeling that I had to go all the way back to understand everything in their backstory to be able to jump on a certain point. I used to just jump on a lot of indies and read indies instead.
Yeah, they're a little more accessible, it seems like.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if they just come out with it, then you're jumping on for the very beginning, and oftentimes there'll be a 5, 10, 20 issues, and they're done, right? And you can say, okay, I enjoyed that, and I'm finished with it. Yes, he is a very cool dude. I met him at Phoenix Comic-Con. So, all right, I've got a couple things that I can unbox. And if you guys
What's in the
have
box?
some comics to show, feel free to rustle them up. Let me unbox this bad boy.
I'm going to disappear for a minute and grab a few books.
I don't know where I got this. I think because of the size, I think it's like a treasury. Typically, I get things and put them in that room I was talking about for months at a time. That way, I can do a true, honest mystery unboxing where I don't know and you guys don't know. I'm a stickler that way. I won't lie. So if I know what something is, then I have to tell you I know what it is. And I think that takes some of the fun away from it. So I just turned 48 on Wednesday. So I've got a failing memory already. It doesn't take too much for me to forget what is in each package. All right. Here we are. Made for right-handers, by the way. Let's see what we got. So put it over this one. All right. Yeah, that's in pretty good condition. Very cool. So we've got Marvel Treasury Edition number 4, Conan the Barbarian.
Nice. Very cool.
And the back cover as well.
Can't go wrong with Conan.
Absolutely not. Oh, I've got a special surprise inside this one.
Whoa.
Some famous artist left a pen and ink sketch in there just for me.
That might be worth $10,000.
Yeah. So there you go. If you see this in a Christie's auction in a couple months, you'll know where it came from. But yeah, that is very cool. So I think I got this from eBay. But it's definitely in better shape than I suspected it would be.
Mm-hmm. Presents well, too.
All right. You rascals have anything?
I did pick up one book, and I ended up giving it to the wife the other day.
Oh, nice.
And
Sensational She-Hulk number 1.
Actually, I did the same thing.
Oh, it's not?
It's not.
Let me do that.
See if I can move it around. We're looking at the final issue, number 60.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh, good
it was kind of a funny
she
thing.
had X-Men comics on number 1, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and she says something about X-Men Savage She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
That's what she's got on this one. She said, "Now hand over those X-Men comics." It's kind of funny that they use the same cover for the first and the last. It's kind of wild.
Yeah. She just says different things.
Kind of another fun book that I picked up. We actually we went to Michigan last week. We spent about 3 days up there, 3.5, 4 days.
Did you fly there?
No, we bought a hippie van and drove it to Wisconsin or to Michigan. So
how far is that?
About 7.5 hours is where we ended up driving in this old Volkswagen. About a quart and a half, 2 quarts of oil, and we made it. But we stopped.
Got you there and back.
Exactly. So anyway, we stopped at this little antique store, and I saw this Hulk sitting there.
Nice.
And see if I can bring it up here. Being so close to Canada, I just happened to be flipping through it and realized that it was all in French.
Oh, very cool.
So I thought that was really neat. I didn't have any
Things
French
become-
comics. I have some German and some other things there, but yeah, so I picked it up just for the novelty of that. I
That's
thought that was
awesome.
really cool.
Absolutely.
And then this one was this is kind of an old school book. I thought it was kind of cool. It's rough, but I really wanted it. Strange Adventures. It's number 198, and it's just hard to beat those covers.
Absolutely. With the go-go
it's-
checks at top.
Oh yeah, it says another startling adventure of a mortal man, the hero who lived and died 100 times.
Fantastic.
So really cool. Glad to have that in the PC. And I'll show one more, and then I'll quit for now. I'm a huge fan of the Elseworlds.
Ooh,
If y'all haven't
sweet.
noticed by now, with the few Elseworlds that I've shown,
Yep.
Batman Houdini. This one came across at that same comic shop where Alex got the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers cover.
Oh yeah.
So
Nice.
I really look forward to checking this out. I don't know what the premise of it is. I just know you've got kind of a primitive looking Batman there, and then Houdini in the tank, and it looks really awesome. So
That's
those are my
fantastic.
pickups for the last little bit. So
Very cool.
That's where we're at.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you're
nice.
familiar with his channel, but Ranger Sly is a French
Absolutely.
Canadian. Yeah.
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that he did make his first video, maybe the second video here just a little while back.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
got a
familiar with him in the chats
couple
and
of-
things.
Yeah, I think he's made a couple. All right. You ready, Alex?
Yeah.
You are up, sir.
All right. I guess while I'm showing these, I'll try to turn it sideways because it might work for that better at least. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right. Okay. See
That
if I
works
can
great.
frame this. All right. So we got Ultimate Spider-Man number 51. Really cool cover on that one. Got Black Cat down here.
Nice.
Really, I think I got it in like a grab bag or something, but it looks really cool. I want to actually read it and check it out. I don't have a lot of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Like
that
in
was
all
really
these
cool.
grab bag?
It probably was, but I don't remember if it was that or if it was a different one, quite frankly. I get some at other places too, so sometimes I forget. But
All right.
This
See you,
one-
Jackson. Thanks for stopping by.
see you, Jackson. Thanks for showing up, buddy. So I got this one from Simple Simon, Deathbringer number 1. Really cool looking book there. There we
That
go.
is very cool.
That's
Yeah, I
awesome.
really dig that cover a lot. I want to check this out and read it soon. I always love having the number 1 of cool new series like that too. Also, I got Aquaman number 49. I think this was an always grab bag. Really cool looking cover on that too at the beach. People horrified randomly at Aquaman. Also got I got this one yesterday, I think it was. It was in a
Cool cover.
grab bag from Five Below, so I didn't even know they had comics at all, but apparently they do now, so it's really cool.
Nice.
Really awesome. Fantastic Four, Grade 6. That same thing actually had this in it too. A Deadpool, number 24.
It's hard to
Really
go
cool.
wrong with Deadpool.
Yeah. He's been showing up a lot in different stuff besides the ones I can pick up, so I've got a lot of other ones I didn't have through grab bags and different things like that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he's
this-
one of them that I pick up. I try to pick him up whenever I see him.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to go wrong with Deadpool, really.
Yep.
I thought this was a really cool cover. Spectacular Spider-Man. It's the, how was it framed? Oh, yeah. Night of the Living Ned.
That
cool.
is cool.
There we go. That's what that is.
I didn't know you were a Spider-Man fan, Alex.
Yeah, I know. Nobody knows that about me. I keep it secret as best I can.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, I just really like that cover a lot. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't like Venom either, just for the record.
Yeah, exactly.
I plead the fifth. Oh, yeah. And I also got a couple more I was going to show off, too, because thought for different reasons. This one's pretty cool because this is a new book I picked up, Phantom X
Ooh.
number 1. He was in Astonishing X-Men, the 4th run of that, I believe it was.
Which one's that, House or Powers?
I think this particular book is a tie-in with one of those because it shows the same kind of symbol. But the Astonishing X-Men run that he was in was a little bit older. I think it was a couple of years ago, and it was really cool. So I started digging the character, so I bought this one. Kind of check him out more and learn more about him in his own book.
Later, Slim.
And I'll go ahead and show this one too, I guess. This is one of the cool covers that people showed off, and I finally was able to get. Beautiful Superman cover.
Nice.
Really dig that one a lot.
That looks almost like an homage to that one with the shield behind him, right? That classic Superman cover where he's got the eagle and the shield behind him.
It definitely seems like it could be.
Yeah.
Really cool, though. I like that one a lot. I dig it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's some books I picked up lately.
Very cool. See you, Sean. Enjoy dinner.
See you, Slim.
All right. I got one more thing that we can unbox.
Okay, cool.
And then I think that's all I have. So let's see. It's Mark Fragile. Speaking of French. Made for right-handers. Cut away from yourself. All right. Let's see what we got here. I think that did it. All right. We got a little bit of tape on the inside.
As long as it's not touching the comics, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we do have some, but it's the painter's tape. So that's what we got. So let's see if I can get this off. Painter's tape's not too darn bad. It's that Scotch tape and clear tape that's tough. As I say that, the painter's tape tears and I couldn't get it off. All right, there's one.
It's not great.
I think that's why they say duct tape is always the best.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to do this in a way that you guys get to see it before I do.
Nice.
Let me just get this tape off.
By the way, Bill, I never told you that, but I really like those figures in the background. Really awesome.
Oh,
Captain America. And,
yeah, those were.
Which series are they?
I used to collect. I have like almost all of the Legends, Marvel Legends icons. I even did a. Hey, Biggie, thanks for stopping by, sir. I even did a couple videos showing them. Those were ones I think that the boxes were so damaged with that I just took them out of the box, put them up there. And those other ones below, those are Marvel Superhero Squad ones. And I've got other ones like, so here's the computer, and there's a wall right behind it. I've got Spider-Man. Those are all Spider-Man Superhero Squad ones that you can't see over there. All right, so here we go.
Those,
all right. So this would be my second one of these.
Oh, cool.
I think. I got several of the color ones. This is the black and white. This is number 124 of 500. So there are 500 of these variants for Conan #1. It's the Gerardo Zaffino variant. And I already sent in my first ever CGC unboxing. I made 2 CGC unboxing videos. And the first one, a color and black and white, were in there. And that was the first one I got. So this is my second one. I have a bad habit of getting the same books that I really like.
I know I've seen you unbox that one at least once.
Yeah. I think that they're cheap. I'll get them again. So That is it.
Did you also have that one slabbed too?
What's that?
Was that the one that you had slabbed recently too?
Yes. I
Okay, I
had
thought so.
that not that exact one, obviously, but that same issue. That and a color one and a trade dress. All three of them were in that CGC unboxing video. Yes.
I remembered that. I thought that was the same one. I was just going to check.
Yep. So, knowing me, I'll probably get that one slabbed too at some point because that was a hell of a lot of fun. I mean, I got a decent amount of slabs, but they're all things that I bought as slabs, right? That was the first time I ever like sent in comics to get graded, and that was just a fun time.
It made for a great video too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and the boss worked on covering them all up so I could do the grade reveals. It was a great amount of fun.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, so that will do it. Before I let you guys go, I wanted to see what's going on with your channels. Let's start with you, Alex. Anything coming up for you?
Yeah, that's that. I actually filmed a video earlier today. It's it's the books I got at the LCS and a Walmart pack that I opened up, and also 2 more grab bags, all in one video. So that should come up later tonight, hopefully.
Excellent. Looking forward to it. Brandon.
All right. Yeah, I've been slacking just a little bit. I'm gonna have to get back on it a little bit, but
I'm gonna say more than a little bit. I'm gonna say more than a little bit, but please continue.
Just a lot, but I've got a few hauls I need to get through. I've recently moved all my books from where they were all around my living room and in all the random rooms of the house and put them all in one space. So I'm going to probably spend about an hour one day just going through those books and kind of just showing what I've got and get some stuff arranged. That'll probably be out before next week. So
that's a great
kind of my
idea.
next plan.
2 birds, one
kind
stone,
of see
right?
what I've got. Because I honestly, at this point, I've lost track of what I even have. So
sure, yeah.
Make sure I don't grab a bunch of extras unless I just want them.
Cool. Well, we're all looking forward to that video when it comes out, sir.
Absolutely.
With me, it's the same old. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3:30 Arizona time. So that'd be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you both again for being on the stream. I always have a good time when you guys are on. Thanks for helping me kick Nick off early. That way we can have some fun. And thank you guys for being in the chat. We appreciate it. Again, please sub up Tim, the comic collector. Let's help him get to 1,000 subs. And I will put everyone's shout outs in the description. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. And any parting words, fellas?
Y'all be good.
All right.
See you guys later.
See ya.